Good afternoon, friends. This is our last lecture for the unit number 5. In that, we have to cover the last section of this unit of syllabus, network management. Okay, then we will start with the what is the network management. Actually, what is the concept? Okay, the network management is the process of monitoring and controlling a computer network to ensure all of its resources, both hardware and software, are in good shape and are being used productively. This process is overseen by a person, a network administrator, network manager, or MSP, who uses the protocols, systems, devices, and applications to ensure the network. We, we network can keep up with the business demand and user expectations. The network management is a huge responsibility to better understand what the job entails. It's helpful to break things down into the five key areas encompassed by the FCAPS acronym: fault management, configuration management, administration, performance management, and security management. Okay, what are the components of network management system? First is a network fault management. A fault, or more commonly called an issue or an error, is an event that shows the problem in the network. Common faults are things like packet discard, packet errors, or high interface utilization, but the possibilities are assembly, essentially endless. The goal of fault management is to minimize downtime. The faster a network manager knows about an error in the network, the better. To fix a fault before it escalated and interference with client uptime, there are four important steps in a network manager needs to follow. First one is detect the problem. Second step is isolate the problem and determine what's causing it. Okay. Next is troubleshoot and resolve the problem. And fourth step is document the process that was used to resolve the problem. Right? For MSP, step number 4 is extremely important with multiple techniques troubleshooting issues. Okay, documenting provides fault and how they were resolved can help streamline resolution in the future. This way, your team is not wasting time trying to solve the some fault repeatedly with no reference point. Clear? Next, next topic is the network configuration management. For a network and its devices to do what they are supposed to, they need to be configured or told what to do. The goal of configuration management is to monitor and document network and device configuration. This requires the network managers to set, maintain, organize, and update configuration information for both the networks and its devices. Here is the network configuration includes: first is the router and switches configuration, which specifies the network's correct IP addresses, route setting, and more. Host configuration, which connect a host device like a computer or laptop or the network by logging network setting like IP address devices, device routing tables, and DNS servers configuration. Software configuration, which gives appropriate credential to network based software like Outweek, for example, so it can access the network and monitor network traffic. Here is the network device configuration includes the operating system version, firmware version, serial number, IP address, routing configuration, switch, VLAN configuration, and more. To keep track of all this information is best practice for network managers to securely store this information. Then, as configuration parameters change, you want the documentation to immediately update so the information you have is always up to date. Okay, this documentation is critical part of the configuration management. Okay, it's referred to when a network or one of its device need to be modified, okay, expanded or repaired, which help return the network or device to its pre-outage state quickly and minimize downtime. Clear? Next is network administration. The A is FCAPS can mean administration or accounting. As an MSP, you are responsible for the network administration. This means administrating network users with password and permissions, backing up software and more. Accounting management referred to resource uses and billing. This is important if you are an MSP who offers internet service, bill on the uses of a WLAN link or monitors public cloud uses. Clear? Next is a network performance management. Performance management is all about the efficiency of the network, both right and it in the future. Network performance is measured using metrics like throughput, uptime, and downtime. Error rates, percentage utilization, response time, and latency. This data is primarily collected using the SMMP Simple Network Management Protocol, without which could not identify devices, monitor network performance, or keep track of change to the network. To effectively monitor network performance, a network manager one is gather performance data manually or automatically. Second is analyze the data to establish baseline level. Third is establishes performance threshold. This step feed into fault management. When a threshold is exceeded, it seems there a problem that need to be taken care of. Clear? Sometimes data may seem abnormal. To get extra visibility and context into the performance metrics, you can dive beyond the performance. Metadata SNMP provides to get closer to the traffic by leveraging protocols like NetFlow. Clear? By collecting and analyzing NetFlow data on a client device, you are able to get important information from incoming and outgoing traffic. Okay? This can include information like source and destination IP, source and destination port, and layer 4 protocol. Okay, with this information you can determine if network traffic is legitimate. Okay, this data is important for forecasting the future of the network, otherwise called network capacity planning. If the client is seeing internal bottleneck while only doing business critical work, it's likely they will have to upgrade their network infrastructure. If you are using all of their external bandwidth, then they will need to increase the capacity provided by their ISP. Okay, the data can also be used to help make the case for the network upgrade on the fly. If you discover a network device or devices consistently causing performance issues, then it's likely a sign it need to be uploaded or replaced. Clear? Next is the network security management. Today, there are no shortage of cyber security threats, right? From DDoS attacks and cryptojacking to a mobile malware. It feels like we are all one click away from taking down whether network we are on. What is network security? Well, it's a critical part of network management, right? The goal of security management and the main responsibility of a network manager is to prevent, detect, and quickly respond to prevent security threats. Since 100% previsions is not possible, right? A quick response to security threats is essential. This is achieved through using the different security tools and systems, including one is firewalls. A firewall is a device that monitors network traffic and uses a set of security rules to permit or block data packets coming and going from the network, right? Next is reverse proxy servers are there. Proxy servers, reverse proxy servers reverse proxy servers masquerades as a web server on the edge of the network, while the real server site somewhere inside the network. It forwards data to and from the real server, which is only needed if you have a server accessible from the internet, right? Then web application firewalls. Web application firewall is a device that sits between the internet and a web application to protect applications from the cross-site forgery. Okay, cross-site scripting is there, SQL injection, and more. Clear? Next is intrusion detection system. An intrusion detection system monitors the packets and sessions for miscellaneous activity. If activity is discovered, it's reported. Clear? Next is destruction prevention system. An intrusion prevention system which detect and prevent malicious incident. It reports any threats to a system admin or a network manager and take preventive action like closing access to the network. Clear? Next is email scanners. And email scanners protect endpoint from the spam and malware attack by scanning the emails for the viruses. Next is antivirus software is there. Antivirus software is there. Antivirus software prevents, detect, and remove software viruses from the network devices. Okay, these tools and system help to authenticate, encrypt, and authorize traffic following through the network and ensures it's supposed to be there, right? If the traffic is unauthorized, policies can be applied to prevent users from gaining access to sensitive information. And if unauthorized traffic make its way through, a network manager has a much bigger issue on their hand, right? As an MSP, security management can also extend it to physical security, and electronic access and surveillance systems are connected to the network. Okay, then why is network management important? As technology advances, networks have grown significantly in size and scope, making network management systems increasingly important to ensure networks run efficiently and securely. Networks now carry data, voice, and video as a part of their service, right? And this requires the network management that has visibility into all more robust network infrastructure. In addition, there are more BYOD users on the network that must also be connected and managed. Right? Network management benefits organizations in a multitude of ways, including first one is reduce in network dispersions, second is improve network security, third one is increase IT productivity, and fourth is better view of network performance, right? Then what are the challenges in maintaining effective network management and infrastructure? One challenge is maintaining effective network management is that network now have greater compatibility, complexities, and the number of devices on a network seems to constantly increase. Network change and grow regularly, and each additional device is result in a new element to manage. Additionally, no two devices on a network are always the same, with different vendors manufacturing similar devices. Another Another challenge is that the network users have dramatically increased their expectations for faster network speed and accessibility. Advance in technology among the different types of networks continue to propel this notion, right? Additionally, these advances in technology also apply to security threats as they become more numerous and complex in nature. Right? Although there are many challenges in maintaining effective network management and infrastructure, there are also solutions such as Outweek that automate network management functions, streamline operations, and better manage business risk. Outweek system security follows the industry best practices and has security protocol at every layer. Right? Then what can I use to help me manage a network? It's impossible to effectively carry out all the network management functions without system, tools, applications, and process to help. A network management system includes tools and applications that support a network managers in monitoring and controlling the network. A network management system can detect, configure, monitor, and troubleshoot network devices, mitigating the need for a lot of manual work. While there are specialized applications that can help you carry out each function, you will ideally have one that helps you cover all five. Yet, not all network management systems are created equal. Okay, so with so many tools on the market, how do you know which one is the right for you? Here are the five things you should ask yourself before investing in a new network management system. First is, can it automate manual process? To keep pace with your constantly evolving client networks, it's important to leverage automation whenever you can. Luckily, there are a lot of manual network management tasks that can be automated, including, right? First one is network inventory and assessment. Second one is network mapping and device discovery. Third one is configuration backups, wire tracing, and remote network infrastructure access is there. Okay, if a network management system can automate these traditionally time consuming tasks, and ideally more than you will be able to focus on other things like winning new clients and keeping them connected. Does it give real time visibility into the network? Second question you have to ask to yourself. For many network management systems today, in time visibility is no longer a negotiable feature. It's a must have. You need visibility to identify issues before they escalated and cause downtime, and to quickly troubleshooting issues when they do interrupt productivity. With real-time visibility, network managers can immediately see the operational health and status of the network and its devices and be alert when an issue arises. Third question you have to ask, does it give real time visibility? Sorry, does it offers a multi vendors, right? Support. It's your job to keep all your clients, network devices, and workstations connected. For someone unfamiliar with network management and managed service, it might not seem like that tall of a task. But consider these: for network device along there are hundreds of different vendors. They given client likely has a mismatch of device in this network. In fact, a majority of MSP are managing four or more different network device vendors across their client. Okay, through in a lack of industry standardization across devices, and things get pretty complicated. In order to manage mixed bag environments, a network management system need to vendor agnostics or offers multi-vendor support. Next question is to ask is, can it integrate which other tools? After identifying which automated vendors diagnostics tools will best help, after identifying which automated tool vendors diagnostics tools will best help you achieve your network management goal, the next step is to do at how or if they will work together. Okay, there are tons of tools that fit each FCAPS components. Quick ref- refreshers, fault management, configuration management, administration, performance management, and security management category. Okay, if you can't find one that covers all five, then you will want to integrate the ones you use into the rest of your software stack as much as possible. Pro tip is look for the product and vendors that have opened up their tools with APIs, application programming interface. APIs gives you a flexibility you need to integrate other products into your software stack. With an integrated software stack, you are able to make your workflow more productive and efficient. and make network management a heck of a lot easier. Adweek cloud-based network management software gives you true network visibility and control and is easy to implement in under an hour. With Outweek, you can automate network visibility and IT asset management simply, network performance monitoring and troubleshooting, elegantly analyze the network traffic and more. Start your free trial today. See how Advik can support and improve your team network management system. The importance of the network management. The principal objective of network management is to ensure your network infrastructure run efficiently and smoothly. By doing so, it achieves the following objectives. First objective is minimize the costly network descriptions. Okay, network descriptions are expensive depending on the size of the organization or nature of the affected processes. Businesses could experience losses in the thousands or millions of dollars after just an hour of downtime. This loss is more than just the direct financial impact of network disruption. It's also the cost of a damaged reputation that makes customers reconsider their long-term relationship. Slow, unresponsive networks are frustrating to both customers and employees. Make it more difficult for staff to respond to customers' requests and concerns. Customers who experience network challenges too often will consider jumping ship. Improve productivity by studying and monitoring every aspect of the network. Network management does multiple jobs simultaneously. Improve productivity by studying and monitoring every aspect of the network. Network management does a multiple job simultaneously, right, one by one. What with that, IT staff are freed from repetitive everyday routines and can focus on the more strategic aspect of their job. Clear? Next is improve network security. We have to improve our network security, right? An effective network management program can identify and respond to cyber threats before they spread and impact user experience. Network management ensures best practice standards and compliance with regulatory requirement. Better network security enhances network privacy and gives users reassurance that they can use their device freely. Holistic view of network performance. Effective network management provide a comprehensive view of your infrastructure performance. You are in better position to identify, analyze and fix issue fast. How does network management work? Network management encompasses the following aspects. Network administration is there. Network administration covers the addition and inventory of network resources such as servers, routers, switches, hub, cables and computers. It also involves setting up the network software, operating systems and management tool used to run the entire network. Administrations covers software update and performance monitoring too. In network management, in network operation ensures the network work as expected. That includes monitoring network activity, identifying problems, and remediating issues. Identifying and addressing problems should preferably occurs and not reactingly, even through both are components of the network operation. In network maintenance, addresses, fixes, upgrades and repairs to the network resources including switches, routers, transmission cables, servers and workstations. It consists of it consists of remedial and protective activities handled by the network administrators such as replacing switches and routers, updating access control and improving device configurations. When a new patch is available, this is applied as soon as possible. Here is the network provisioning. Network provisioning is the configuration of network resources in order to support a wide range of services such as voice functions or additional users. It involves allocating and configuring resources in line with organization required services or needs. The network administrators deploy resources to meet the evolving need of the organization. For instance, a project may have many project team members logging in remotely, thus increasing the need for broadband if a team requires file transfer or additional storage. The fall on the network administrator to avail these. Network security is there. Network security is the detection and prevention of the network security breaches that involve maintaining activity log on routers and switches. If a violation is detected, the logs and other network management resources should provide a mean of identifying the offenders. There should be a process of altering and inculcating suspicious activity. The network security role covers the installation and maintenance of the network protection software, tracking endpoint devices, monitoring network behavior, and identifying unusual IP addresses. This is covered under the network security. Here is the network automation is there. Automating the network is an important capability built to reduce cost and improve responsiveness to know the issues. As an example, rather than using manual effort to update hundreds or thousands of network device configurations, network automation software can deploy changes and report on configuration status automatically. What are the challenges of network management? First challenge is complexity. Network infrastructure is complex. Even in small and medium sized businesses, the number and diversity of network devices have made oversight more difficult. Thousands of devices, operating systems, and applications have to work together. The struggle to maintain control over this sprawling ecosystem has been compounded by the adoption of cloud computing and new networking technologies such as software defined networking. Here is the next challenge is security threats. In security threats, the numbers, variety and sophistications of network security threats has grown rapidly. As a network grows, new vulnerabilities and potential points of failure are introduced. Third challenge is user expectations. Users have grown accustomed to fast speed, advance in hardware and network bandwidth. Even at home means that users expect consistently high network performance and availability. There low tolerance for downline. Next challenge is the cost. The management of the network infrastructure comes at a cost. While automated tools have made the process easier than ever, there's both the cost of technology and cost of labor to contend with. This cost can be compounded when multiple instances of network management software need to be deployed due to lack of scalability of support. Modern enterprise networks with 10 seconds of thousands of devices. These are the five challenges in network management, right? Then find the right find the right network management partner. Your network is the core to your IT infrastructure. Managing this network is crucial toward ensuring your business runs smoothly while the principles remains largely the same. The practice of the data network management is constantly evolving in tandem with technology changes. To get the network management right, you need to deploy the right tool and work with seasoned vendors like Micro Focus that gives you the visibility required to keep the network sound and the integrated automation you need to manage cost and reduce the response time to know issues to keep your organization's operations thriving. What is the Simple Network Management Protocol SNMP? Simple Network Management Protocol is a networking protocol used for the management and monitoring of the network connected devices. In network protocol, networks the SMMP protocol is embedded in multiple local devices such as routers, switches, servers, firewalls and wireless access points. Accessible using their IP addresses, SNMP provides a common mechanism for network device to relay management information. Within single and multi-vendor LAN or WAN environments, it is an application layer protocol in the OSI model framework. Typically, the SNMP protocol is implemented using the User Datagram Protocol UDP. UDP is a connectionless protocol that works like the Transmission Control Protocol but assumes that error checking and recovery service are not required. Instead, UDP continuously sends datagram to the recipient whenever they receive them or not. SNMP management information bases called MIB for short are data structures that define what can be collected from the local device and what can be changed and configured. There are many MIB defined by standard bodies such as the IETF and ISO as well as proprietary MIB. Okay, define and specific IT equipment vendors such as Cisco and software vendors such as Microsoft and Oracle. There are three different versions of SNMP. SNMP version 1. This was the first implementation operating within the Structure Management Information Specification and described in RFC 1157. Second is SNMP version 2. This version was improved to support more efficient error handling and is described in RFC 1901. It was first introduced as RFC 1441. It is often referred to as SNMP version 2C. Third is SNMP version 3. SNMP, this version improves the security and privacy. It was introduced in RCF 3410. SNMP version 2 is the most commonly deployed SNMP protocol version today. The most recent version, SNMP version 3, includes new security features that add support for authentication and encryption of SNMP message as well as protecting packets during the transit. Here is the SNMP runtime components. There are the main runtime components in the SNMP enable the environment. SNMP manage the devices and resources. These are the devices and network elements on which an agent run. SNMP agent. This software run on the hardware or service being monitored by SNMP, collecting data on various metrics like CPU usage, bandwidth usage, or disk space. As queried by the SNMP manager, the agent find and send this information back to the SNMP management system. In SNMP manager, agent is there, manager is there. Refers to as a server. This component functions as a centralized management station running an SNMP management application on many different operating system environments. Inactively, request agents send SNMP updates at regular interval. Next is Management Information Base MIB. This data structure is a text file with a MIB file extension that describe all data objects used by a particular device that can be queried or controlled using the SNMP, including access control. Inside the MIB, there are many different managed objects which can be identified by object identifier. An object identifier is a MIB identifier that is used to delineate between devices within the MIB. OIDs are uniquely generated as numeric identifiers used for the access to MIB object. In operation, the simple network management protocol uses one or more several administrative SNMP managers which oversee group of network computers and associated devices. A continuously running software program called an agent feed information to the manager by way of SNMP. The agent creates the variables of data and organizes them into the hierarchy described by the management information basis. Here is the SNMP is one of the most widely deployed network industry protocol and is supported on a variety of hardware from common network elements like routes, switches and wireless access points to endpoints such as printers, scanners and Internet of the Things IoT devices. In addition to hardware, SNMP software can be used to monitor dynamic host configuration protocol configuration services. While SNMP is used in network of any size, its biggest value is when used in larger networks. By using SNMP, a network administrators will be able to manage and monitor all SNMP devices for a single interface. Here is the SNMP commands. SNMP tool perform many functions that rely on a mix or push and pull communication between network devices and the network management system. At its core set of functions, it can be execute read or write command such as resetting a password or changing a configuration setting. It can also find how much network bandwidth, CPU, and memory are in used. Some SNMP managers can automatically send the administrators as email or text message alert. If a predefined threshold is exceeded, the following PDUs or protocols data units describe the messaging command supported by the protocol. This is all about the today's lecture. Here we finish the unit number 5. In next lecture we will start with the unit number 6. In today's lecture we will go through the network management, right? In that different topics we have covered. um, Network management. There is a what is the component of network management, right? There is many components. First, network fault management, network configuration management, like after that network administration we have seen, right? After that the network security management. There is a different tools, security tools like firewall, reverse proxy servers, like this. Thank you for today's lecture.